Welcome to Sailing Frida Wisby.
In this episode,
I think this is called slow sailing.
There will be a quick change of plan. Instead of staying here tomorrow morning and just go around to the eastern side of Mallorca, we have suddenly decided that we will go directly over to Menorca.
Sail slow.
leaving Mallorca behind.
And do a night sail.
Night shift. This is sleeping in the cockpit.
Morning! It's always exciting to get to a new place. Now it's raining. And thunder.
Let's give you a short summary of our story. Our story began in Yarmouth on Isle of Wight, where we bought a Woki 47 pilot saloon. We named her Frida, and Wisby is her home port on Gotland. We are a middle-aged couple that left our business lives to go sailing. We have sailed more than 7,000 nautical miles along the Atlantic coast of Europe out to the Azores and into the Mediterranean Sea. We will show you our sailing, the boat works we do, and the destinations we see. Experience wildlife, historic sites, and local cultures together with us. We are not sponsored by anyone, so it helps us a lot if you become a subscriber. A thumbs up or a comment makes us really happy. Big thank you to all of you that watch our videos. We are Anders and Gitte, and this is our cat Litza. Today our adventure starts at Ilha Gavina, Mallorca, Balearic Islands.
We just took a quick decision. Instead of leaving tomorrow morning and go for one anchorage or port on the east side of Mallorca, we decided to leave now and go directly from Menorca to Mahon. And we have reserved a berth. Right now they only had available on a floating dock. It's a strange solution where they kind of made an island out of docks as a square in the bay. And they also we are on the waiting list for a dock connected to land. But at least we know we have somewhere to tie up after a night sail. See if we can sail a little bit.
I'm always strong.
Nice and quiet. Anders is missing our Jaguar. We got a Jaguar and it would be ideal for it, but it's in the front cabin behind a lot of other stuff, and it's too heavy for me to carry out, and Anders still have to be a bit careful with his back. So I say he should not carry it out. So therefore we're sailing on the Main and the Jaguar. And we are doing, 3 knots, a little bit, 3.5.
We will be more than 3.
Yeah.
Really nice. Calm. Really calm sailing. We will probably have to motor a little bit during the night when the wind dies down completely. But for now, we can enjoy it a little.
We have too short distance, so it can't go too fast. Then we will arrive in the morning when it's still dark. So we need to calm it down.
Yeah, and
sail slow.
yeah, we need to sail slower. And our berth is not available until after about
12.
lunchtime. Maybe we can get in a little bit earlier, but according to the booking information, it's available from 12. I think this is called slow sailing.
Yeah. It's good.
Really nice.
Leaving Mallorca behind. Look at that sunset behind me. It's so beautiful. So wonderful colors. Just love to sit here and watch it. And we got a perfect view from the cockpit today. And just slowly gliding in about 3 knots, 3.5 knots. Almost no waves. It's perfect. And we are not in a hurry either. Actually, we don't want to go too fast because then we will get to Menorca too early. And that is not what we want to. Wonderful sunset. And once the sun has gone down, I will go down and try to see if I can get some sleep. And Anders will stay up probably until 2 o'clock, something like that. And I actually think I will sleep rather good today because we are sailing, we don't have the engine, and it's almost no waves, so the boat is fairly stable and we are not heeling anything. So I'm looking forward to get a good sleep this night, and then I will take over and keep watch until morning. Look at this. How are you feeling, Anders?
This is okay.
Are you ready for 4 hours night watch?
I think so.
It's the autopilot. It detects the wind shift, but normally it finds its course quite quickly again. Now the sun is dipping. It looks like it's standing on land, standing on Mallorca. Now it's almost gone. When it's dark at sea, it's really dark, but maybe we'll get a little moonlight. Anders decided to sleep in the cockpit. I actually don't like when he does that, because then I have to be extremely careful not to make any noise when I'm moving around in the cockpit to keep watch. And I can only whisper to the camera. Dark clouds coming. I see some lightning far away. Here you can actually see the rain cloud as the pink blob to the right. Now it's morning and Anders is awake. We didn't get any rain and we avoided the lightning, but we did get some wind during the night. Morning! Always a welcome sight. First sunlight. Lightning further north. We were considering going to the other end of Menorca, but we see that there was a warning for lightning in that direction, so that was one of the reasons why we choose to go to Mahon. And that I have heard a lot of good things, that Mahon should be such a wonderful place. That is Menorca's southern lighthouse, and I'm in the galley, actually baking some breakfast bread. That's unusual. Fresh baked breakfast bread, and we are quite close. That's the inlet, I think that's the word, entrance into the narrow but quite long bay. Exciting.
Always exciting to get to a new place and a new island. This is one of the pontoon options. As you can see, the pontoons are not connected to the island and they are not connected to mainland Menorca, if you can call it so. But this is the cheapest option. For us it would be 50 euros per night. Well, we move out of the way for this one. You can see this is a well-protected natural harbor. I don't want to call it floating dock because they are tied fixed, I think, but this is the kind of docking islands that they have a little bit more central. I think the price for us here was 55 euros per night, but we are going into the real marina at the end of this inlet. We are going to pay, I think it was 80 euros there.
We decided on option number 3 because we wanted access to the town. On our arrival, I went to the Marina office to do our registration and check in. Opposite the Marina there is a small yard.
I was registered at the Marina office, and I must say the welcome here at Marina Menorca is absolutely fantastic. First the Marina came and helped us with the med mooring, and he did a really good job and came on board with a big smile to help to pull the lines and etc. Really fantastic, and the ladies here at the Marina office was really good as well. There was a trainee, so it took a little while, but they were really friendly and really welcoming, so nothing to complain about that. Now I'm going back to the boat. I would guess that Anders is already asleep. He's pretty splashed today. He needs to sleep a couple of hours. I will probably go to sleep as well because I did sleep longer. I've actually got almost 5 hours. There's coming some really strong winds. I think it will be from that direction. So we are very well protected in here. I think we was lucky that we got ashore because that looks really dark. Now it's thunder, and we arrived maybe an hour, a little bit more than 2 hours ago, and I have just moved our fenders to that side, all of them, so that we will be well protected if we're going to push to that side. And I also put an extra line on, so we got 2 lines here because that's the corner that will probably have most stress. Now it's raining and thunder.
We also got some lightnings.
I am so glad that we are warm. Try to use the chair if the rain. If we have an issue, the water will fall down here. I don't think we have seen this much rain since the Azores. Well, at least salt will be washed off the boat. That's called positive thinking.
enclosure. Too bad I didn't put the back end in. Maybe I should do that.
Looking at the weather forecast and predict wind.
Här skulle man kunna halvvinda över på söndagen. Nej, det börjar blåsa redan. Sen är det kört på måndagen. Och det här är ju riktigt kört.
Seems like we are stuck here for a couple of days.
Riktigt kört på onsdagen. Men jag tror att vi blir fast.
Lunch at Menorca. Today we are going to go a little bit up and look at the town here after lunch. Little walk here on Menorca. Here I think I can buy some nice fresh fish.
Going up, up, up.
Up, up, up som de sjöng i någon låt.
Jag tror aldrig jag har sett så här mycket murgröna i hela mitt liv. Ja, jag är faktiskt mer än på Gotland. Now we are almost up at the castle.
Mirador Sant Fransek.
And from here you can see most of the inlet. So you can see up to the end, and there we have Frida somewhere. And out there behind the bend, there is the sea. Beautiful view from up here. There, that's Frida. Okay. City walk continues.
The city tour continued, but my battery died. But the next day we made another walk. Apart from that, you had to climb the mandatory hill to get from the Marina to anywhere in the city. It's really nice to walk around in Mahon.
I don't think it's high. Nah, it is pretty high. That's the stairs that we climbed yesterday. Maybe take the road up. Beautiful city gate. It actually reminds about the city gates and wall around Wisby. What a cozy street. Really liked it.
No, we are not looking for a property. I guess Anders is just curious.
This must be our store. So nice. I must say, I like Mahon. I really enjoy this old part of Mahon. It's really nice here. Look at those roots. Strange. I have no idea what kind of tree it is, but they seem to have those kind of strange roots. All of them.
If you know, please feel free to comment down below. We love when we can learn more about the area we've been in from our followers.
Miranda. And over there you can see one of the floating pontoons that you also can dock at. There's another one further out. Shall we go down?
Yeah. Down. Then up.
Down he goes. All the way there. So it's a bit down. So you get some fitness just when you take a little walk here. You have become rather quick. I think your back is better. Maybe all those stairs are good for you. If we stay another week, we would be fit.
It makes you stronger.
He found a restaurant that was open. I'm sitting outside the Marina office, Marina Menorca, here in Mahon.
We will stay a little longer due to the strong wind.
I'm well sheltered from northerly winds. Almost any wind, to be honest. Fixing the street. It's going up, as usual.
But we are on a mission to rent a car. And here it is.
Our car for a couple of days. It's not new, but in pretty good condition.
Yeah.
And for a reasonable price. So we pay €105 for 3 days.
Terrific.
And we can leave it by the Marina office, so we don't have to walk.
Marina, Menorca.
We thought it was great fun to drive around in a beauty like this instead of a sea-free.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a nice holidays. If you need something, but I am here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Good.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Now you know the way to go.
Yeah.
We'll find our way.
Yeah,
Google,
but-
you know.
Not this way. Yeah?
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you go here, right, and then you have the main road.
Perfect.
Diesel. Remember diesel. Not
Diesel.
The rental company, a car dealer mechanic, is called Low Cost Cars, and it was really nice. It was no fuss and within walking distance from the marina. We plan to drive across the island to Ciutadella, the other main city at Menorca. The central part was rather flat and with soft green hills around.
We are in Ciutadella de Menorca, the other big town where there also are some big marinas, very protected. We're going down there and see if we can find a restaurant. And then we will look at the historic town.
Stairs, stairs, stairs. It was a cozy feeling here as well, and lots of restaurants in the harbor area. After walking around a little bit, we found a cozy pizzeria where we decided to eat. It was so warm and nice in the sun that we forgot about how windy it was. Well, you can't visit Ciutadella without seeing the citadel, so up we went. While I was filming, a local offered to take a photo of us. We strolled around a little while without a real plan. We actually enjoy not having a strict plan of what to see and do, or just go around, get a feeling of the place. We often joke about that we find the best places when we are actually lost. After admiring the beautiful carved pillars and the overlook for a while, we started to head back.
Okay, the road trip continues.
We decided to head north to a lighthouse. The way there was through a flat landscape with lots of those stone walls, which also reminds about our home island, Gotland. But not everything was familiar.
There's a lot of them here. I have no idea what it is.
Down there is our goal, Far de Punta de Nati. And I thought it was a little too far with his backpack to walk, so I decided to go down there by myself. But before we go, take a look at all those stone walls. The landscape is actually a Nature 2000 and has a lot of rare birds and even turtles.
Now walking down towards the lighthouse. It's quite windy, and that actually is the reason why we decided to prolong here in Menorca.
The walk to the lighthouse is in between the walls of this very long and straight road. Well, I got here, but it's closed, so this is as far as I come.
This is close as I get.
So I just have to turn around and walk all the way back.
There's not much grass. It's mostly stones for those goats.
Now we have driven to our second stop at the north coast. This valley is also a nature reserve, and you can anchor in the cala down there, but it's quite narrow, as you will see later. And on the other side of the road is actually an historic site, a necropolis that is free to visit.
So this is one of the caves in the necropolis. What a work to dig it out. But had a pretty good view in the afterlife.
And the view was stunning from the roof of the necropolis as well, but very windy. Now we are down at Cala Moral, and as you can see it's quite narrow, especially at the entrance.
Small but nice anchorage. Quite windy and from the north, and you can see some big swells coming in.
In southerly winds I say it's nice.
And this should be one of the best dive and snorkeling spots on Menorca.
But it looks like holiday houses that surrounds the Cala. Our road trip continued to its third stop on the north-south, Cala Forel.
There was quite a lot of boats anchored, and I think they're pretty safe there. But the entrance is nasty when it's northerly winds. As you can see, this is no fun. No fun at all.
Despite its nasty entrance in northerly winds, it's actually one of the best anchorages in Menorca in all of the wind directions, and you're quite safe while you're inside.
Now we are going up to the tower. Torre Devon Rex. Beautiful view. There it is, the tower. So here you can see the protected part of the Cala and how big it is. So this is a great anchorage, except when you need to go in and out in northerly winds.
The tower looks old, but it's actually built in the 1800s by the British. Well, now we were getting tired, so it was time for us to drive back to the boat. There will be more Menorca adventures in the next episode, and we will also sail back to Mallorca, where we catch a fish.